What's going on, everybody? It's your observant lineman, Uche Nwaneri. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so. And if you like this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up so that we can get this bumped up on the YouTube algorithm. Now, this story is going to hit a little bit closer to home for me, being a person who was born and raised in Dallas, Texas. Texas high school football is an event. It's a sport, an event that is considered almost religious in its popularity. Football is God. That's the old saying from the great state of Texas in regards to our high school football. But in this case, we have a bit of a disgraceful act that has been brought to the light and has made national headlines. And this is really a story that I want to kind of dive into because, you know, this is a rare thing as far as I'm concerned, that I hadn't really seen anything like this before in my time as a high school football player, my time growing up in Dallas. These were not things that happened, but, you know, in 2020, it's been a weird year, been a crazy year. You know, this is something that we all, I guess, would have expected something to come out of left field like this. But let's take a look at this article. It says Texas high school player charged with assault after attack on referee. Sounds crazy, right? A Texas high school football player has been charged with assault one day after attacking a referee during a game. Edinburg High School senior Emmanuel Duran, who was booked in jail Friday morning and charged with assault causing bodily injury, according to Hidalgo County jail records. Duran, 18, posted a $10,000 bond on Friday evening and was expected to be released. The incident happened during the second quarter of Edinburg's 35-21 victory over Far San Juan Alamo. Duran received one personal foul penalty for roughing the opposing quarterback and another after an apparent exchange of words with the referee. Two personal fouls, that usually leads to an ejection. After the referee, Fred Garcia, announced Duran had been ejected from the game, Duran charged from the Edinburg sideline and blindsided Garcia, sending him sprawling to the ground. Edinburg players and coaches then restrained Duran before police escorted him from the field. The Monitor, a newspaper serving Texas Rio Grande Valley, reported Thursday that Garcia walked off the field to the cheers from the crowd. Wow. Or I guess they're cheering as in, yeah, get him the hell out of here. We don't need his punk ass in here doing this kind of criminal shit that he did against this referee. It says a 27-year member of the Texas Association of Sports Officials was evaluated for a shoulder injury and concussion-like symptoms in an ambulance outside of the stadium. Gracia did not return messages from Yahoo Sports on Friday seeking an update on his condition and his perspective on what happened. The morning after the incident, Edinburg High School learned its football season was over. The Edinburg Consolidated Independent School District announced Friday that it had decided to remove Edinburg High School from the playoffs as a result of the incident. That really does suck. We extend a sincere apology to the referee and his family, the school district statement said. The district clarified Friday evening that Texas's governing body for high school sports would have removed Edinburg from the playoffs if the district did not withdraw the team. So they were getting pulled regardless. It was already a foregone conclusion because of that incident. We'll talk about that in a second. Let's see. The Texas Association of Sports Officials released a statement on Friday describing the incident as a vicious and deliberate assault. The TASO statement noted that this type of incident is not new to Texas football. A reference to a 2015 incident in which San Antonio High School football players attacked the referee during a game. What? Though this latest incident is only hours old, TASO has begun our investigation and started collaboration with the UIL to bring this matter to a suitable disposition. Duran was one of the biggest reasons Edinburg completed the regular season with a 4-2 record and was expected to participate in the playoffs. The defensive lineman was the team's best pass rusher and also handled punting and kicking duties. Shout out Sarah Fuller. He was expected to contend for a wrestling state title this year after finishing 5th at the state meet as a junior in the boys 220-pound bracket. Okay. So, look, first and foremost, what this kid did was bullshit. And we're going to take a look at the video here in a moment. What this kid did was bullshit. He attacked the referee because he didn't like the call that was made against him. Now, we've all had calls against us that we didn't like. I've had a personal foul called on me in the NFL that made no sense because I didn't do anything wrong. And if you look at the replays, as our coaches did, they saw I didn't do anything wrong, but I got called for a personal foul anyway. These are things that can happen on the football field. Whether it was a just call or not, there is no excuse ever to touch a referee. Referees are some of the most protected individuals on the field. I mean, you know, the quarterback is highly protected in the NFL, highly protected in college sports, and I assume in high school sports as well. But this, touching a referee in any kind of aggressive manner, is grounds for immediate ejection on all sports levels. This is something that is totally unacceptable. And you see the picture here, this kid did, I mean, this is just, it's really kind of disgusting. Let's be honest. I could never imagine myself going after a referee. These guys aren't in pads. These guys aren't even in our age groups. These are older guys for the most part, who if you hit a guy like this, being a 220 plus pound defensive lineman, you're surely going to hurt the guy. Surely going to hurt him. But let's take a look at the video of the event because I think it's important to really see how it all played out. And, you know, as we look at this here, you can see.
We got a personal foul, lazy on the quarterback, number 88, and not sportsmanlike conduct, number 88 on the defense, has been disqualified.
Wow. Oh my gosh. You could hear the people screaming like they're seeing that he's running towards the ref. The ref hadn't seen it yet. But, you know, his own teammates restrain him, and the referee obviously is still down on the ground. But this is just unbelievable. I mean, everybody has to be furious at this kid. And this kid's their best player, apparently one of their best players. So now they're going to have to get police involved in this because it's just unreal that you would have a scenario where this kid thought for some reason it was okay to attack a referee. Like, get the fuck out of here. You are scum. You're scum, period. That's all there is to it. So they got him the hell up out of there. He was escorted out by the police, and then in the next morning they arrested him for assault causing bodily injury. But I think that it's important for people to know that this is not a norm, and it should never be a norm in sports. And for all the young players out there, it doesn't matter how upset you are about getting flagged or getting a penalty or maybe even getting ejected out from a game. There is no scenario where it is okay for you to take any kind of aggressive action towards a referee. It's just not going to happen. If it happens, you're done. And I'm hoping that this kid gets banned from that football team. I'm hoping he's not allowed to play for at least another season because he's a danger to other players and to referees if he's allowed to be let on that field. He has forfeited his own privilege of being a football player because it's not a right for you to be a football player. It's a privilege. And when you abuse that privilege, then you should face the harshest of consequences in regard to physically attacking an official on the field. But let me know what you guys think. Leave your comments down below. Should this kid be sitting out for another year along with the criminal charges he's looking at? Let me know. Once again, if you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe to the observant lineman Uche Nwaneri. Appreciate you guys so much for checking out this video, and I will catch you all on the next one. Peace.